Elmont's own. She grew up in Elmont. She graduated from Elmont. This was your junior high, too. This was the original auditorium at Alva Stanford Junior High. Is that the right way you say it? And she graduated from Elmont High School. And let's have a warm welcome for a former school teacher, Helene Witt.
Well, you've been a patient audience. You've heard all these comments, and there's about 15 more to come. I'm only kidding. So give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you. And I just want to take a moment to say congratulations to those who've graduated lately and who's having a birthday soon, and those of you who are here tonight who have been celebrating anniversaries and all that. So give yourselves another round of applause. Yay! Well, you might be looking at me wondering, is that the love child of Barbra Streisand and Barry Manilow? I'm not, and I can't be, because I'm almost their age. As he said, I'm a retired school teacher, and I taught in a really tough school. It wasn't an Elmont school. It was far away from here. But the kids were really tough. Like, you walk in the building and you see the school colors, black and blue. And when we were young, we used to carve our sweetheart's name in the desk. These kids carved their sweetheart's name in their sweetheart. And Mayor, I won't say his name, the mayor, used to say, everything's a teachable moment, no matter what goes on in the classroom. So I'm breaking up a fight. Look how short I am. I'm breaking up a fight. And the kid goes, one of the children goes, he choked me terrible. I said, stop. You're using your adverbs incorrectly. He choked you terribly. And they never gave us money for supplies in my school. How many of you are teachers out there, or were teachers? Yeah. Well, thank you for your service. But in my school, they never gave us money for supplies. So when I was teaching measurement, I went home, I brought in my bathroom scale, my Weight Watcher scale, and my cocaine scale. I'm only kidding. I'm a school teacher. I never went to Weight Watchers. But they have that little tray on top of the scale. It's great for a banana split, whipped cream, cherry on top, syrup. But yeah, they were really tough, these kids. And I am proud of something. In the school where I taught, the Fox 5 first woman newscaster went to that school. 2 NFL stars went to the school. And the ATM bandit didn't graduate from that school, but he went to that school. Okay, a little solemn there. Well, the good news is I'm not teaching anymore, and I'm glad, because they have something new at the schools called the participation trophies. Have you heard of this? Yeah. The children just show up and they get a reward. Now, I could have used that on my honeymoon. In fact, I was married twice. I could have used it on both. I'll tell you why. Because they did participate, but very little was accomplished. Yeah, first I was married to a Jewish guy, and then I was married to a Chinese guy. So people say, what's the difference? I say, there's no difference. They're both very good at math, and they drive terribly. But we had 3 New Years, the Chinese guy and I. That was something. We had the American New Year, and there were fireworks, and then we had the Chinese New Year fireworks, but then we had the Jewish New Year. Where are the fireworks? Unless you eat my Aunt Esther's gefilte fish with a lot of horseradish, then there's fireworks. But I'm getting older. Anybody else getting older? Or am I the only one in this room of 236 people getting older? But I try to have a positive attitude, so like I'm losing my hair, but I know where it's going. It's going to my knuckles. And like we have something women have called the varicose veins. You young ladies, you have something to look forward to. But I don't call mine varicose veins. I call mine the Google roadmap to adventure. This road takes you to the Sterling Forest. I'll break you down to you young girls who do the Brazilian. I don't even know what that is. It's like the Silver Lake. And this road takes you to the Dead Sea or Death Valley. But you young girls are always complaining like, oh, I can't stand the cramps, and then when I get older I'll have the mood swings. I just can't take all these changes the women go through. You know what I say at my age? menstruation, menopause, those were the good old days. But young girls also complain that they get catcalled, like whistled when they walk down the street. I wouldn't mind a catcall. You know what I get? Oh, lady, ma'am, miss, whatever happened to hey, babe? I mean, the cuckoo on my biological clock is wearing depends. You heard of the information age? I'm headed for the inflammation age. When you wake up every day, you see something new, and you have to have, that's why I do comedy and I have a positive attitude, because otherwise you could be bummed out. I look in the mirror one day, I have a pound sign here, I have parentheses here, exclamation points here. I'll just lay down and you send a text message on me, do your typing on me. That's for us who used to use typewriters. A typewriter is a machine we used to use, sir. You know what a typewriter is? You can explain it to this young man. But as I said, I was married twice, and then I got into the dating scene with the blind dates and the ads in the paper and all that. And I met this guy from Brooklyn. Anyone from Brooklyn here? Well, did you ever hear of Bragg Street? This guy had nothing to brag about, let me tell you. He described himself as someone who loved hikes. Then why are we on the ground floor of your apartment pressing the elevator to go up one flight? And then his ad said, loves long, romantic horse and buggy rides. Hello, you're not Amish, you live in Sheepshead Bay. I think he was better off from Knapp Street around the corner. Well, thank you very much.
All right, hooray.
Three more headliners for you. And then we start the 2.5-hour extended show.